Hi, the topic I choose to analyze about is life expectancy. I got all my data from World Bank, and because there's some missing values, so the first thing I did is to clean the data and then put them into my SQL database to do some of the queries. From the right side, you can see the query results, and we'll come back to talk about those results in details later. And I also write a function so we can choose a country to see the trends of its life expectancy through all these years. Suppose that we choose Japan, and here's the graph. I wrote R script to call it in Python so we can see the life expectancy of all the countries on the world map, and which is really cool. Is it true that females live longer? So I did a query to see in how many countries that male has longer life expectancy than female in each year. And here's the results. The count is no more than 5, so obviously female win. I also plot a graph to see the trends of life expectancy of different genders. And as we can see here, that for both genders, the trend is to keep going up. So in this graph, each color represents a country, and we can see that the lowest point is Rwanda in 1993, and the highest point is for Hong Kong, China in 2013. And here you can also see the ranking of life expectancy of all these countries. And the first two are Asian countries, and most of the top 10 countries are European countries. So let's take a look at the world map. Red represents low life expectancy and green represents high. So as we can see here, in most of African countries, people has really low life expectancy, while in most of the European countries, people tend to live much longer. And I also did some other explorations about the factors might be related. The first one I chose is urban population rate, because I thought that people who live in urban area tend to be stressed out all the time, and maybe the air pollution is really bad to their health. And I did regression, as you can see here. So actually, the relationship between urban population rate and life expectancy is positive. So I think maybe this is because people who live in big cities has better access to medical treatment. And the other factor I choose to analyze is education, and I choose adult literacy rate to represent education degree of countries. And here, as you can see on the regression, that there is a positive relationship between education and life expectancy. So suppose that you met someone who is a female and lives in big cities in European countries and read many books, then there's a really high chance that she would really live a long life. So let's draw the conclusions from this analysis. The first one is gender factor, and we can definitely say that female has much longer life expectancy than male, which is about 4 to 5 years longer. And for geographic factor, from the map and the ranking, we can see that people from European countries and Australia has much longer life expectancy than people who live in Africa. And for other factors, urban population rates and literacy rate of a country has positive relationship with life expectancy. So if you want to live longer, maybe you should try to become a doctor.